Don't forget to check out and grab your copy of our 2 newly released books, Football, a Love Story, and What Did Football Teach Me? These books feature over 100 stories from current and former coaches, players, executives, and entertainers from across the football landscape, describing what got them involved in the game, what they love about it, and what life lessons the game taught them. You can find your copy or order your copy from our website at footballgameplan.com/books. Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emory Hunt, the czar of the playbook, here at the 2016 CAA Media Day with head football coach Rob Ambrose of Towson University. Coach, thanks for taking time today.
Thanks for having me.
Now, as a former running back, watching you guys play ball, I enjoy watching how physical you guys are up front. Running the ball, and then that just kind of leads into defensive play. Your defensive line is aggressive. When you had guys on the outside, the corners like Ty Smith, very aggressive as well. So is that physicality taught? How do you get that message across to those guys, and how does that carry over to Saturday?
Well, pretty much life is what you do consistently. You hear stories about, we talked earlier about guys that think they can just turn toughness on. Mm-hmm. Toughness is an acquired trait that's learned, must be harnessed and regrown all the time. The minute you stop trying to be tough, you will not be. And tough days don't last, tough people do. And if you do that, you are what you do every day. You are what you do consistently. And we have a tough mentality. Our kids play football hard. It's a physical sport, and they don't shy away from it. Mm-hmm. And they're kind of proud that maybe in today's world they're a little bit different than everybody else.
You know, that's going to tie me into my next question, because you look at the advent of, let's say, spread offenses. So when you face a team that's physical and it's going to run downhill 25, 40 times a game, a lot of people are not ready for that.
Ow.
Exactly.
And I've been blessed. We've had some really good kids, especially at the running back position, but we've had good offensive line. Mm-hmm. John Donatelli's done a great job with the offensive line over the years, and then he's created that mentality of, we're going to be tougher than you. And you can say you want to be tough all you want, but if you're not practiced against tackling physical people or defeating blocks from physical people, then you're not going to be very good at it. And it's going to take its toll. The best compliment I ever got was from a buddy of mine who's not in the league anymore. He's a defensive coordinator. He moved up, and he said week in and week out, all he wanted to do was play the team that we played last week. I said, why is that? He goes, because they're all beat up.
And that ties into like my last question about the CAA as a whole. I mean, you can go from physical running games like you guys. You can go from spread attacks, option attacks. Teams that are a little bit balanced. How strong is the CAA as a whole?
Oh, I've had the opportunity to coach against a lot of good teams and a lot of good leagues at a bunch of different levels. And I don't think I've ever been a part of anything that is as great as this league. And it's not blowing smoke. Mm-hmm. There's been times where 6, 7, 8 of us are ranked in the top 25. That's unheard of. Mm-hmm. And for us, they talk about media day here and everybody's rankings and stuff. From the coach's perspective, we laugh. We know that every week in this league, it really doesn't matter who you play. Mm-hmm. It's going to be brutal. Rankings mean nothing to us. We go play as hard as we can against each other and see where we end up at the end of the season. And some of us are going to the playoffs, and no matter who gets in, we're well prepared, because what we face week in and week out is some of the best football in the country.
Well, Coach, we definitely wish you the best of luck moving forward this year, and look forward to watching some more of that physical football as the season progresses.
Thank you, sir.